Alright, what's up everybody? Good morning. I'm not gonna take too long going over this, but I put out a video the other day. It was on the update of Into the Unjust from HellDivers 2, and it turns out that pretty much everything that they said in that was a lie. I mean, their data, a lot of the players had data mined it. That update found out other things, like for one, they nerfed the coyote. Then later on, I mean, to make it even better, the devs came out and had a big old haha, at our expense because, they posted out there as it being a buff and it wasn't. It was all a lie. They actually it was a pretty horrible nerf. And then if things couldn't get any worse, as if things couldn't get any worse, they did. And I guess the rupture strain is now back out. I mean, already before they even reintroduced that, I kind of figured it was because I was getting hit. Like, enemies were teleporting in midair, mid-hit, like they were rupturing from the ground or something. This is why they took them out of the game in the beginning, by the way. And look, it's a game, right? But, so why has it got me so pissed? It's got me pissed because the developers have a chance here with this game to really make a difference. Like after everything that's happened, it's really affected people. Like society-wise, people don't hang out as much. They don't talk. I mean, we're starting to come back. I'm seeing that. Thank God, because it was bad for a long time. But now this game, I think, can unite people, and it has been. There's a lot of people that have been they get in the game and they walk away with good feelings. They have a good time. And that's really what a video game should be about, right? I mean, escapism from reality with everything going on with Snap and all this other crazy shit in the government. And commies trying to take over our nation. Like, every now and then, it's nice to just take a break, right? I mean, that's what we should do. That's what we should be able to do. I'm sorry. But instead, the developers thought it was a good fucking idea to lie to the very people that, for one, support their product and, take their word on it. I mean, this isn't a minor thing either because the whole universe is bent on this, right? Like, we have to trust them that they're doing things fair on the back end. But when you find out that they're a liar, why would you have faith in what they say? I mean, people lie, I get it, but I have very little respect for people that do. Matter of fact, usually when I catch somebody in a lie, to me personally, I try to do this in everything in my life. I'm done. I'm done with that person. I mean, because you can never have faith in what they say again. I mean, maybe if you give them time, they can re-earn that if they're serious about it, but they got to be serious about it, and most people aren't. Matter of fact, even the developers go on later on to come out with another dev stream where they make little of it, and their content support streamers, their content support stream team, they don't do any better for the devs either, coming out and posting up videos saying about how people are, oh, this isn't a bash video about the lying, and I understand what they're doing. No, you don't. Shut up. You got 158,000 subscribers. You're living La Vida Loca. You're making some money. This is your meal ticket, and that's the truth of it. I mean, they got to keep HellDivers going. Look, a lot of these people, they get attached to this game. They have no other games. That's one of the reasons I don't focus on one game. I play HellDivers a lot, so I record it a lot. But that doesn't mean that I won't go into other videos and other games, I'm sorry, and forget this fucking game exists. Because I will. I mean, I really am not attached to any one game. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, the only thing I'm attached to is having a good time. And making games serve the purpose that they're supposed to serve. Not as an alternate universe for you to exist in, but for a place for you to go to and be able to relax, But, there has to be fairness in all things. Like, you can't just imagine and have faith or trust in people, especially nowadays after everything everybody's been through. Like I said, with COVID, them locking everybody down and finding out about the vaccines, like one thing after another, it's just people lying. It's like we've forgotten that lying is bad. You know, what's acceptable? They call it gaslighting in politics. No, that's a lie. Period. That's all she wrote. Like, we don't need anybody to give them excuses, you know? Because, I just don't see the point. I mean, once somebody lies to you and they laugh about it later on, for one, that's disrespectful as shit. Like, the only thing I could think with Arrowhead developers, and that really pisses me off, is that they've had tremendous success because of us. You know what I mean? Because of the people that get in there and play their game. Their first game didn't do so well. It was a very niche game. And, you know, when Ark was coming out, Ark Raiders, which has turned out to be a really good game, by the way. I got video I'm going to be posting up in a little while about that, where I met some guys in there. I mean, I don't think I've been in a one PvP fight in the game where I thought, especially with the demo for Ark Raiders, when we were doing it, and other content creators I know were being shot, and then, you know, they'd have to crawl like in some kind of humiliation ritual over to the extract trying to get out, but then the guy would bash him in the head and kill him. Like, it's a fucking video game. I mean, really, I get it. Things can be unfair, but video games should leave you with a good feeling, not like, oh, fucking mad and all that shit. But this isn't like a hate video on Arrowhead or anything like that. It's the truth. I mean, you can love them, you know, or you can hate them for it. I mean, that's really up to you personally what you decide. But for me, I mean, when somebody lies to me, especially somebody I paid, I didn't just buy one copy of this game. I bought like 5 copies to give out to some of my friends too, because that's how much I supported this project. The idea that there's no PvP, which I think is a very big step, because, I mean, just look at everything going on, and then you get into a PvP game, and then you get angry, and then you're hate watching it. You know, you're getting mad. You know, like, why? I mean, it just leads to anxiety and anger and more hate and just a vicious cycle. Games shouldn't be about that. Games should be about bringing people back together. And in this, you have no enemy with another player who's going to cheat, who's going to get toxic, who's going to, you know, I don't know, try to humiliate you on maybe their content because they're making videos or whatever. I mean, I've seen some pretty low shit, and that is not what I support at all. I mean, I don't care. I get it. These people have made a new monetization type to get viewers, and it's hate viewing. You know, they'll put something out there that they know pisses you off, and they'll knit at it, and then you'll go and watch it, you know, because you're mad, and you want to leave a comment down there, you know, fuck you for lying. Well, you just did exactly what they wanted you to. You interacted with their video, and I don't know why YouTube has it set up like this, because that's an underhanded way of doing things, right? You know, that more people are going to get more interaction on their videos who are liars and who piss you off and who taunt you into commenting or watching their comment or content. But that's where we're at, right? I mean, humanity is not impressing me right now, that's for sure. It used to be that lying and honor and all that meant a lot, and I don't think that's just because I'm old-fashioned. Society breaks down when you have no faith. Like when you don't have trust, you know what I mean? And anything. I mean, when people are lying, and there's a lot of lying going on today. It's like excused. It's, well, it's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Because nobody holds each other to a bar, a standard, you know. Well, I'm not going to lie to this person. You know, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to, steal this thing from the store. I remember when I was young, I couldn't steal a candy bar because my dad raised me with honor, you know. And I just, it wasn't like his voice popped into my head. I just felt so disgusted if I ever tried to even, like, I took a piece of candy one time from his Dave's Hardware store where I grew up at, around there. And I took this little stupid tied up candy thing out. And, I mean, I stole it. And I walked outside and I just felt so sick to my stomach. You know, I just felt like, I don't know. I know it sounds so dumb, but, you know, it's a big deal to me. So I ended up turning back around, going back in there, and giving the stupid candy back to Dave. And then I got in trouble because, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. You think you're doing the right thing, so they're gonna thank you or whatever. But no, you stole. You know, you did something wrong. You still gotta pay for what you did. And I did, trust me. My dad wore my ass out later on that night. But you know what? He shook my hand afterwards because you know, I owned up to it. I gave the candy back. Really, I would have never even gotten caught if it hadn't been for me going in and trying to give it back. And that's what I'm saying. Like, society can't exist without people like that. Because once you get to a point to where you can't have faith in nobody, you can't trust nobody, you can't open yourself up to nobody because it's just going to be ridicule or hate or, you know, then people don't want to create. They don't want to interact. And that's where you get what's going on. You know, in my opinion, what's going on with society today. I mean, people just don't want to get invested. They don't want to get involved because they've just been kicked so many times, you know. But it really does bother me that the developers put out this big thing into the unjust. You know, and then it was supposed to be this big buff. They were listening to us. They weren't nerfing, which, you know, I wasn't even telling them what to do in the game, honestly. I just saw it, and I knew that everybody was a big deal for everybody, so I posted a video up on it. And, of course, they wrote me in, and I was posting what they were saying and talking about it. And in the beginning, when I first started playing the game, it, like, I hadn't felt all the nerfs that they did to us, to the coyote, to the armors, to the, because they really did. They went around and nerfed a whole bunch of shit, guys. I mean, the durability changes. Just look, that's back end changes, or the flame. You know, because people are like, oh, who cares if it's one bullet that lights them on fire compared to 3? Well, it's a pretty big deal in a magazine of 45. You know, if you take one round, every round you're hitting there, adding on stacking damage, and you nerf that down to 1 out of every 3, and we don't even know. By the way, how do you know that's true? You know, just because the devs told you? Well, the devs lied to you, right? So why should you believe them? The only reason we know what we know right now is because some players, some really intelligent players that enjoy this content, went and back-ended the data and found out if they were lying or not. And sure enough, they were lying. And then the devs come out and address it by laughing at us. You know, haha, that's funny. You know, well, I'm not laughing at all. I don't want to be associated with liars. You know, I don't want my content being twisted to cover their fucking lies. And that's what I feel happened. I ain't got 140,000 subscribers, sure. I mean, I'm happy to put out my videos for the people that watch them, you know, because a lot of them I know. And what I don't want to do is lie to them. And it doesn't matter if I wasn't the one lying. I'm just telling you what the patch updates were. It came through me. I posted it up there. I made a big deal of it because it was a big deal. Like, when I first got the patch notes, I was reading them down like that was a big deal. I didn't know what the durability was, and maybe I should have held off for a while until I did. So I'll accept the responsibility on that, honestly. Because maybe I could have seen what was going on. But either way, I did see what was going on. The video, what is it, a few matches into it, when the rupture stream was still there. Because I'm almost 100% sure the rupture stream has always been in the game. Like, since they released it, they never took it out to fix it. I've not seen anything fixed with that, with the rupture strain, and now it's on almost every planet. So, you know, enjoy getting teleport smacked from halfway across the map. I mean, I've seen bugs that have gone invisible, right? And after I guess that they've, shit. I'm trying to think of the word to say. After they've been put into the match, because they spawn. That's what I'm looking for. They spawn in the air, if you're in the air, right beside you, already hitting you. Right? And then they'll go invisible, and I don't know how this happened, but I'm telling you, I've seen it happen a lot, and I'm going to start posting videos showing it. Usually I cut that stuff out, so I'm not, like, danking on, you know, Arrowhead or nothing, but they deserve it at this point. I mean, I'm not completely opposed to them, but I'm not... I don't know, they got me pissed off because, like I said, they made me a liar. But either way, these enemies would be way far away, and their claw would still be stretched back to, you know, where they hit you at, where they spawned at. You know, it's like you're seeing all this stuff happen. Last night we did a match, and we called in for extract, and then it spawned the extract. I was expecting us to get up to this, to the extract vehicle that was on the top of this cliff that you could not get to. It was all the way up, just a pillar. That's all it was. And look, there's going to be issues in games, and then they're going to have to adjust it, obviously, and all that stuff. But this all came because they were so desperate to nerf you, to make your work ineffectual. And there's other things too that I'd like to get into, like what's going on with the resources nerf and the metals nerf on top of it. I mean, it feels like that might have let up a little bit because I got 100, like over 100 the other day, but it hasn't. I mean, there's a lot of commenters talking about, like, especially the resources. Okay, when you go into a city, or if there's any SEAF soldiers around and they're dying, it's only like 25 resources per death. So I got into the habit of not even thinking it was a big deal if we took out a few of those guys, But when you think about it, in a 40-minute match, and you every time listen to it while you're playing that match, what do you hear in the background happening? More of them stupid SEAF soldiers dying because they will not evacuate an area. This isn't your fault. It isn't my fault playing the game. You cannot get them to evacuate the area most times. Their pathing is horrible. You know what I mean? Hell, I've had mechs get blown up just because they've been shooting the shit out of them. And it's like, dude, I'm not the enemy. And I dealt with all of it. But now I'm calling it out because people are right. This affects, like, how much money you're spending on the game. Now you're digging into my pocket, you know what I mean? And I'm not buying any more packs off Arrowhead at this point. Not until, for one, they stop fucking lying. I mean, enough of that. I don't give a shit what their excuse is. They were laughing about it. That shit's funny. That's not funny. I mean, take that immature, fucking dishonorable shit somewhere else. I will not cover something where they're fucking lying. And a lot of our guys played the shit out of this game. And I still intend to probably run with them and all that, but I'm not gonna, like, do what a lot of these other content creators are doing and cover for them. I mean, because understand what I said. Like I said earlier, their fame is attached to Arrowhead now. And by the way, I never want that to happen to me. I never want to be beholden to a company to where I can't just say the things I want to say when I want to say them. But it's true. If they lose the game, then people will not watch your content, and they know it. I mean, luckily, I was kind of fortunate. I didn't even mean to do it. It wasn't purposeful, but I've put so much spread on so many different video games, and I'm in so many different games with so many different people that I'm not really locked down to one individual game. You know what I mean? I could, like, move, like, say, to Arc Raiders or something like that, and build another, and like not build, but have a whole group of people in there running missions and resources and stuff. So, but either way, I spent enough time on this. I just wanted to let you guys know how I feel about this. Like, I'm not, like, enraged or nothing, but I'm pretty upset at the fact that they had the fucking gumption and the audacity to make me a liar. When I was giving them positive coverage, I was talking about that in comparison to Arc Raiders and stuff like that. But, yeah, good job, Arrowhead. You've lost that. Like, I know it might not matter for somebody my size and all that, on my channel and all. But understand, I'm going to keep at this, and eventually, maybe I will be big. And then I'm going to remember when Arrowhead lied to every single person and then laughed about it later on. They knew the one gun that everybody was telling them, please don't nerf it, was the Coyote, right? And the Coyote was outperforming all the other guns because they don't know weapons. They don't know how weapons work. I mean, they don't. There's no arguing that. I mean, who in the, oh my lord, who would use their left arm and take it off the grip to go over and cock the charging handle on the right side of the weapon? Who would do that? That is, why wouldn't you use your right hand? That makes no sense. I mean, that's a good way to lose your weapon in the middle of combat. I mean, I thought it was kind of weird watching COD and Battlefield 6's like campaign, and then they had this chick in there running around with a gun, and she's grabbing the mag well to use it to steady the gun when she's shooting. That's stupid too, by the way. You ain't gonna do that in actual combat engagement. That's dumb. Um, you know, these devs, these game developers, they make games, but they never go out and test the weapons that they put into the game. And like I was talking about this the other day, fiction is great until you separate it from reality so much that nobody can imagine what it would be. Like, the reason that okay, for instance, that somebody can make a gun in a game, and people like get in there and play, and oh, that's so nice. It's because there's actual real guns in the world. You know, like they're taking off of reality and putting it into the game to lend credibility to that game, to lend it to that fiction, and that's a good way of doing things. But Arrowhead's gotten so far away from how weapons would work in real life or how you would do things in real life that it's really starting to fuck with the immersion of the game. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine how much maybe faster you would reload if your guy wasn't fumbling around trying to recharge the handle with his left hand on the right side of the weapon. And who designed these weapons anyway? You know what I mean? Like a fucking 5-year-old? I mean, why not put the charging handle in the center of the weapon, not on the right side? That makes no sense to me. I mean, I can't justify that at all. But there's a lot of other things too, really, be honest with you. It's been aggravating me about this game, but I just wanted to come out and give my 2 cents on, because I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos popping up now where the guys, oh, well, this isn't a rage, you know, thing. Well, this isn't rage either, brother. Not at all. It's called honor, you know, respect for each other. You don't fucking lie to each other. You know what I mean? There's no point in it. Your bare minimum in life should be to be honest and to treat those around you with respect. Respect means you don't lie to them. And I don't know, people keep dropping below this bar and then laughing about it. That's when society falls apart, when people cannot respect or have faith in each other. So, I don't know, maybe you guys view things differently than I do, but that's how I see things. And these shill-ass content creators out here that sold us Battlefield 6 and it's garbage, right? And now they're in this game too, sadly. I mean, I didn't think they were. I felt like I was always fighting them with this game. But they're in this game too, and they're tied, like I said, at the hip to these games. Arc Raiders, same way. They have, you know, if they leave and they stop making that content, if they stop playing that game, then they lose all of their support and all the people, and their lives have gotten adjusted to it, you know, because they make money off of ad revenue and all that. So, you know, to them, try to put yourself in their shoes. Now, their entire life, where they were used to living, they were living at a certain pay grade before, right? Now it's been increased because, of course, even somebody with 1.5 thousand views is out there now with fucking advertisements in their video. That's cheesy and insane. It's insane. But they get paid for it because guess what? They're influencers. They're trying to talk you into getting a product. So the company that's developing a product, of course, they're going to go out and pay them. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few offers. I mean, I don't know. One of my friends was talking about like some of the contracts, some of the things that they were sending out, you know, for people to join up, and me turning them down and all that. Like, that's stupid because it's like they have the ultimate hammer over top of your head. If you don't have them, then your content doesn't go mainstream. You don't get huge. But I'm okay with that. I do this for my buddies, you know, and if it changes, you know, if things take off, that's great. But outside of that, I'm not signing a contract with any of these people, agents or otherwise. So stop leaving me messages about it, please. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully it'll pay off later on. Because, like, as far as like having faith in the players and wanting people to be treated with respect, and really, I'd like to see try to get more people to a social, you know, to where they're more social in life instead of, I don't know, always, it feels like they're always being promoted to do negative shit, like shoot somebody. Why'd you shoot them? Oh, well, it was fun. Okay, well, you just ruined their experience. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? I don't understand that. I mean, for me, it doesn't logically compute. I mean, if they weren't affecting my playthrough, if they had no effect on it, like, why in the hell shoot them? I mean, I'm talking about like some of these PvP games in there. I mean, and luckily I can say Arc Raiders isn't one of them. I mean, I don't. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And so far, this is about as far as I'm gonna go with it. So far, Nexon, I'm guessing, is not putting a boot down on their throat. But I see the makings of it in the background because already the store is out with Arc Raiders. You know what I mean? And I mean, what is it? One skin, one outfit skin is 24. It's $24, I believe. Yeah, $24. That's a lot of fucking money, guys. That's a lot of money. I think that we've all forgotten that, but that's a lot of money. So anyway, just always keep in mind that these people work at your behest. If you don't play the game, if you don't support their content, you know, their games or their content, if they're a content creator, then they don't go nowhere. They earn nothing. That's the ultimate way to punish them too. So if you start noticing that your favorite content creator is like attached at the hip to Arrowhead, always making excuses and all that shit, they just might be an influencer. Alright guys, have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the content. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So spontaneous deals vault.
That is not a good position to be in.
Ow!
Behind you.
Behind me, in front of me.
Shoot him in the ass while I got him distracted.
I'm gonna hit him with a grenade as soon as I'm able, but wait, where you at? Yeah, I'm coming.
Toto.
I got him, I think.
Reloading!
Nope, it fucking slid off of him. Hold on, I got him.
North, close.
Oh, I don't know what charger you're fighting. I got another one over here.
Yeah, it's multiple.
That's alright, I nailed him right in his gob.
We gotta call in supply soon. I gotta get back for slag. Oh.
Making my way to you now.
Yeah, copy that.
Out of stims! Throwing supply beacon!
Oh, thank God. I'm out of stims.
Yeah, I got it. I got a supply pack in. Oh, what am I? I got a backpack on, but I gotta take so many of them. What the hell happened? Oh my God, dude! It landed on the fucking top of the. See, this was happening to us before too. That's it. We can't. Hold on. I got one more supply pack. Who needs it? Where you at, Slag? Come here. Oh, it's right here, dude. Did you already refill?
Yeah, I grabbed one.
Alright, good. If you need something, guys, let me know. Alright, let's get in there and fucking get this off done.
Yeah, ever since they went in and tweaked things, they've been dropping all over in random places.
Yeah, I don't, dude, they met, like I said, it was the fucking Nerf that turned out to be the biggest, I'm sorry, the buff that turned out to be the biggest fucking Nerf I've ever been a part of. Shit. Yo, that is not going to be an easy run if we all four don't stick together. He's going to, like, whoever's carrying that sample pack is going to get brutalized. Jesus.
Alright. Yeah.
I just don't know where they're coming from. Everything was clear there a minute. Oh, Jesus, they're in behind us again. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, there's one more nest to close. It's closed now, though.
I don't think that, well, if it was, I swear, they were just spawning around me out of nowhere. Alright, we got more inbound, and a charger. Another one of them invisible bastards. Oh yeah, finally. It only took 5 hits. Oh shit, I gotta reload.
Reloading! Oh, my arm!
All right, who has the backpack? Who has the sample pack? It's all right. We're coming for you, dude. We gotta guard him. He's gonna get hit hard, guys. Bevins, you should just nah. Yeah, do what you're doing. You're running over to evac, right?
Bones ain't fucking around today.
No. Well, he was doing them earlier, so he's probably dealing with the same shit that we are right now. Yeah, stay away. I'll clear these guys out. Oh, I'm out of... Damn it, gotta reload.
It's alright, I was helping you anyways.
Yeah, I saw that. I can usually take care of groups of enemies like that as long as nobody's around me, because it doesn't really electrify me, but it does you guys. It fucking fries you up. It barely trims you. We got a lot. Yep.
Oh yeah, good.
I got him. I got him. He's dead. He just don't know it yet.
Haha, eat shit.
Yeah, fucking prick. Alright. Bones is still moving too. He is not fucking around today, boys. Wait, can you hear us, Leokin? I think he might be out. Maybe they got... Are there ways that they can hear us while we're in a party? In the game?
Nah, he can't hear us.
Seems like he's answering me when I say something. It's weird. Of course.
Oh.
Dude, they show up out of nowhere and then they just look at them all. What happened to me before? It's about to get bad, guys. I've seen this happen.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm not dying. That's not how it's ended. Oh, they're trying. Fuck. Yep, they got me.
I need to get up there. Alright, guys, we need to come in.
Not today!
I'm trying to get up
I
there.
can handle the first group. The second group came in with that charger, though. And it was a wrap. I couldn't do anything about it.
It's not, yeah, like I said, it's not really you, dude. We're under a hell of a fucking pressure here right now. It's gonna be hard this whole night. Expect to die a lot, sadly.
Fuck, I was trying, though. I was fighting my fucking arm out.
Oh, no, you were doing fine. This is what we gotta worry about, though, what they're doing right now. They're trying to, matter of fact, they're not trying anything. They're doing it. If they push us out of our evac, that's gonna be it.
No,
Jesus. Hey, somebody grab the supply pack if they want it.
Got equipment.
Another one? He's tagged.
Hey, try to get out of there. I'm gonna drop a laser on his head.
Yeah, he's already tagged with a grenade. Oh my god. This guy's... Holy fuck, guys. He's the least of our concerns right now.
Watch yourself. Laser inbound.
Yep, yep. Oh, come on! They need to get the shuttle inbound. That's retarded, man. Come on. You said that like 2 minutes ago. Watch out, there's more down there.
Requesting air support!
Fuck yeah.
He's coming.
Oh.
He's dead.
Watch where you're standing. Reloading!
What the fuck? Please tell me you got that recorded.
Oh, I do.
Bro.
Our ship crashed in here.
Oh, I didn't have that. No, I had all them bugs. All right, let's go, guys. They're coming.
It hit that fucking rock and did a nosedive straight into the ground.
I've seen it do that, but yeah, look, it just did it to come out. I got that recorded too. Man, they gotta sort these those white thing or whatever they are. They gotta sort that. I mean, at level at challenging, we shouldn't be experiencing this kind of resistance, because how do you get super Earth credits? Like I said, to upgrade your destroyer, if we go up to the suicide mission, we're gonna have like 90 of them things on us, you know.